heck of a turnout. That's right, we finally got the Southeast Punk Flea Market to come here to Myrtle Beach. Would you believe it? Yeah, see, Myrtle Beach is cool. We can do cool stuff here. We have cool people. So what exactly is a punk flea market, you're probably wondering? I think 1 part Ripley's, 1 part Hot Topic, and 1 part flea market. Yeah, you'll find all your standard punk accoutrements, vinyl, vintage clothes. I mean, there were zines there. Your typical anarchist and labor agitator literature. New record shop just opened over at Sockesty. It's pretty cool. Vintage vinyl. Our friends at the Heart of Stoke, the local skateboarding concern, were in attendance. Yeah, craft vendors like the lady that was making these things. So now this may be hard to believe, but I too was once a punk. Yeah, I spent my times out in the streets, skateboarding, going to rock concerts. I actually am literally in this crowd right here. I'm somewhere in there, back in the 90s. I used to dye my hair all kinds of ridiculous colors, dress like an idiot. And hey, look, if you got a kid in your life who, acts like that, here's your sign. He'll be all right. And chances are, if you know someone who's very much into retro, mid-century aesthetic and style, or a guy about my age who's really weirdly into jazz.
He's no Roy Donk, but he was a regular guest on the Colgate Hour.
What's the Colgate Hour?
Chances are, they used to be punks too. While some people stay true, hold the line, a lot of us kind of just get old and age out at a point. But that doesn't mean we still don't enjoy it. Yeah, you can find nearly anything here. That is awesome.
Lilac, the hunger hater tater.
Meat wad, bowl of compressed meat. The burn is in your mind.
Yeah, there's something here for just about anybody. And this is too cool. I didn't know there were this many cool people in Myrtle Beach, honestly. Y'all aren't gonna believe the stuff I just got here. The prices are very reasonable. All right, it's picking up, filling up, and we got our goodies. So let's get out of here. The place is packed, still filling up. Well, we got what we came for. Let's get out of here, check it out. Parked right outside was the Black Cat Kitchen, a local's favorite when it comes to food trucks. And some more vintage studs and accessories being sold out of this awesome vintage camper. This is the Jack Kerouac interview. I learned to be a man out of these magazines. Learned how to talk at a party. Interesting conversation topics. How to make the perfect Manhattan. The humidity and wind have been nuts here. And of course, because I got home last night from CCMF. I had to take a shower immediately, so I took a shower at night and my hair is doing this. Gold mine. Absolute gold mine. All right, let's dig into what we found. Now, first of all, these aren't the originals. This is all a reissue. I can probably find the year 2012. It even had the box. The Mars Attacks Heritage Trading Cards. Now, again, not the originals, but I mean, they threw the box in. They even saved the wrappers. And all the cards that were in the box. Mars explodes. The once magnificent cities of Mars lay in the burnt destruction. Earth's counterattack had completely shattered all civilization on the hostile planet. And it goes on. Each one has its own part. Now, a lot of millennials only know Mars Attacks as the movies that came out. Was that late 90s, early 2000s?
We come in peace. We come in peace.
Crushing the Martians. These are great. Smashing the enemy. Patriot Act. Huge stack of cards. I gotta go through them later. I'll take cool pictures of any neat ones and pop them up. Black Moon Records. Spooky Surf. It's old 45 LP. You can even see like where the indent of the record went. Gosh, it's gonna be awesome for Halloween breaking this thing out. I'll probably throw it up on the wall here anyhow. But super cool. I saw it, had to have it. I mean, $2. Oh, and yeah, $5 for the Mars Attacks cards. This was all very reasonable. Now, this is definitely a punk thing. Local photographer, Bridger Swinnemer, had zines. Actual zines. Now, he's a photographer, so the zine is primarily, you know, just photos. Some of them are pretty funny. Here's all his contact and stuff info. Zines are a very punk thing. Obviously, if you can't get your work published in a reputable publishing house, you just do it yourself. You go to, you know, a Xerox place, Xerox up stuff, your poetry or your photography, journalism sometimes. It always depends. Crazy. A zine in 2025. Found out some local shows here at Arcadia Studios. So we're on Seaboard Street, popular thing. Myrtle Beach wants you, start a band. They do not want me to start a band. And then the goodies. I guess we'll start with the Pro Set Superstars music cards. With facts about your favorite rock, pop, and rap stars. Win a rock and roll trip to London, plus other great prizes. Wouldn't that be wonderful if this was the one that won the trip to London after all that? Crazy. And it's got like an address you can mail like questions and stuff to before the day. 1991, in the days before the internet. All right, so let's see. 80s pop stars. So let's see. I'm gonna wanna let's hope for a George Michael pull. That's got to be like right iconic George Michael pull. Let's see if we can do it. Ooh. First one, Belinda Carlisle. Belinda Carlisle, the Go-Go's, first draw. Uh-oh, here comes trouble. Oh! Tina Turner. The one and only Tina Turner. And yeah, each one has like facts on the back about the artist. And folks, what did I say? George Michael. I've got the George Michael pool. Lock your bathrooms. Here comes George Michael. In 1989, George Michael was honored with 3 American Music Awards: Favorite Pop Rock Male Vocalist, Favorite Soul R&B Male Vocalist, and Favorite Soul R&B Album for Faith. Yes, George Michael. Check under that stall first. Here comes George Michael. Debbie Gibson. Nice. Oh, I see you open. Let's see. Oh, it's a scratch off. Oh my goodness. Let's see if we won that rock and roll trip to London. Oh, sorry. Try again. What are you gonna do? No rock and roll trip to London for retro. Although I do get 10 cents off my next purchase of these cards. I'm gonna hold them to that. All right, so that was the Superstars music cards. The Pro set, not to be confused. And I suppose the next one we'll do will be the Ghost with the Most Beetlejuice trading cards. Now this is the cartoon. I love the movie, I really do. I love the movie. I liked the cartoon better as a kid. When I got older though, I liked the cartoon better. 1990 Beetlejuice trading card pack. Let's see. Break the seal here. I don't know, one of these plastic card cases is not great for trying to get your cards out without harming them. Oh, okay. I've ripped it, unfortunately. Here we go. What do we got? Oh, what is this? It's a sticker or something? A sticker. 18 of 20. Looks like it's a animation cell from I think it's from the opening of the show, of the cartoon, right? Doesn't, when Beetlejuice pops out the coffin? Or maybe it's just in my head. How cool is that? A sticker. Oh! I got Lydia. First pull. Beetlejuice. With these 3 words, Lydia summons from the netherworld the most unusual friend anyone has ever known. Lydia is an unusual teenager with a flair for the dramatic and loves creepy things. She adores her best friend Beetlejuice for... all the weird excitement he brings into her life. Lydia, first draw. Bullies back in town. More tertiary characters. But I did get a Lydia. That's gotta be worth something. Shrimp shells and chicken bones, please. Lydia on the first try. Now this one really... 1989 Batman trading cards. Now I know from experience that there is bubblegum in here. I'm not gonna eat the bubblegum. It's gonna be like hard as a rock or like a average Bazooka Joe bubblegum. But I used to collect these when I was a kid. We got Lydia the last pull. We wanted George Michael. We got George Michael out of the pop cards. I would really like a Bob pull out of this. You don't know who Bob is. You weren't really a Batman fan. Known as only Bob. He was one of Joker's henchmen in the movie. I had the action figure, I had the Bob action figure, everything. Crazy. All right, let's see. Oh, that wax paper. This is how you make trading cards, by the way. Wax paper. Oh, feels so good. Okay, here's my stick of bubblegum. All right, let's see who's first. Ooh, with all the bubblegum dust, it is Joker at the Art Museum. Now these pieces are puzzle pieces that make up a large poster of Batman back in the day. So if anyone has the other 9 of these or whatever. Joker at the Art Museum. Cocooned Batmobile. I thought that was the coolest thing about that Batmobile. I'm a big Adam West guy. I mean, obviously, you know, but 1989 Batmobile was pretty cool. Commissioner Gordon as hostage with... That's Bob holding the gun. There's Bob. Commissioner Gordon as a hostage. That's the next one. It's such a classic scene. How much do you weigh?
About 108, I think.
You weigh a little more than 108.
Oh, really?
Let's go.
And I gotta watch this movie again. Ooh. Carl Grissom, the crime boss. This is so fun. I'm gonna have to get one of those things, like the books to hold all these cards now. Ooh. Batman's weapon. It's a little generic. Of course, it has facts on it. Yeah, they all just kind of, ooh. No, it's not Bob. But it is Jack Napier. Now, this, of course, is the gangster who would later become the Joker when he fell into the Axis Chemicals, at Axis Chemical Company. Gotham City's Dark Knight. Michael Keaton, obviously the second best Batman ever. I usually don't do stuff like this on the channel at all, but I mean, I can't just like buy these things and not do it. Right? And the next one, I bought 2. This is really a millennial thing, y'all. Like, elder millennials are probably the ones, maybe some Gen X. The Desert Storm trading cards. And I think you all know who I'm looking for. That's right. Storm and Norman, General Schwarzkopf. Let's see if we can get a General Schwarzkopf pull here. I don't think there's gum in these. I don't remember there being gum in them. I don't think there is. They do have the puzzle pieces though, just like the Batmans. I think they're all tops, right? Yeah, tops, trading cards, and it's what? 1991, yeah, Desert Storm. All right, first pull, the USS Wisconsin. This is such a ridiculous premise for trading cards. Oh, we did get a pretty cool pull here. We've got Colin Powell and Secretary Cheney. Might recognize him. Feel like he had something to do with the last time the B-52 flying in formation. I guess that's sort of like a star, right? Stinger missile. We still use these things today. Ooh. Now this is a legendary pull right here, guys. We pulled the Soviet Union. It's one of the puzzle pieces. Ooh, and it's a sticker. Oh, the fun I could have. All right, let's see. We couldn't get a Storm and Norman in that last one. We did get the Secretary Cheney. That was fun. All right, second pack, open. Bam. The Desert Hawk. It's actually the star of many popular video games at the time period. Boys. We have General Stormin Norman Schwarzkopf. Schwarzkopf's a funny name too if you know German. Yeah, General Schwarzkopf. Oh, we got our second pull. Ooh, the great Satan himself. The United States of America. So we've got the Soviet Union and the USA. The Agile F-14. Move over, pal. E3 AWACS. That is kind of interesting. You actually see a lot of these in the area. Now that I think about it, I don't know why. So these are all radar planes, right? Surveillance and stuff like that. The A7 Avenger. Now this one, I like these little sporty jets. I think they're cooler. Like, they look closer to the MiG, right? The MiG style, I think, was really neat. It's like the coupe of the jet fighters. In military terms, A. ARM, anti-radiation missile. Anti-radiation missile? So thanks for joining us. And our June 1959 Playboy Entertainment for Men, the Jack Kerouac issue. The Jack Kerouac interviews in here. Whew. This is actually a very famous issue. I used to own it. Now, and again, back in the day, these were primarily like advice magazines. Like you have your Maxim and stuff like that, or is that still a thing? But yeah, it was really more about the articles, and I know that sounds silly, but I stumbled upon a big box of these when I was a kid in my basement, you know, when I was 12, 13, 14. And yeah, oddly enough, the articles was my main. I would just read the articles because, you know, you're trying to learn how to be a guy, like a regular man. So you want to learn all that kind of stuff. Imperial whiskey. And yeah, I mean, every once in a while there might be pictures. It was mostly articles, cartoons, you know. It was for men to read, was the idea. Ad for one of them little BMWs. Oh, look at this, Razor. Oh my goodness. Just the advertisements are amazing. Crew cut. And you'll see, I mean, I haven't hit a single picture of a girl yet. It's all, you know, ads and stuff about being a guy, movies that are coming out, stuff about jazz music, lighters, Yeah, I'm on page 17. Haven't seen a single girl yet. It wasn't really about that. More cool ads for, so neat. Vermouth. And then what we hit, let's see, how long will it take before you actually cartoons, you know, anything but basically. I think the centerfolds are half the time the only time you'll even really see a girl. Comics, cartoons.
Stay positive, and that's how you do it.
MytleBeachGuy.com. MytleBeachGuy.com.